Hey everyone, this is Shukesh Bonik from Gadgets Portal, and today I'm going to present you 40 plus tips and tricks on this amazingly beautiful Samsung Galaxy S5. This phone has got thousands of features, gestures and tweaks, and I'm going to cover only the best ones. Hopefully you will enjoy this video very much. Tip number 1, there is no need to press the microphone button here to launch the Google Now. Just say, "Okay Google, who is the Prime Minister of India?"
Is the Prime Minister of India.
What is the weather of London?
It's 14 degrees and mostly cloudy in London.
In the call settings, you will find an option which will enable you to call even when the phone is locked, so you don't have to unlock the phone every time you want to make a call from your locked smartphone. On this Galaxy S5, Samsung has included something called Toolbox, which is basically a floating icon and it's available anywhere, anytime on this smartphone. Pressing this will bring your frequently used applications and you can also edit this list. Just like the Note 3, Samsung has included the S Finder on this Galaxy S5. As you know, this is basically a device-wise search tool. You will get the web search result as well. The notification window has got another option called Quick Connect, which will make this device always ready to connect with other devices with the Quick Connect installed, and what you have to do is to just turn on the display and you can share media instantly. If Quick Connect is not available on other devices, then you can share with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi as well. There is a very handy car mode Samsung has included on this Galaxy S5. You can connect this device with your car's audio system and this interface is totally voice command supported.
Which music would you like me to play?
You can write a message, call a person and also navigate with voice commands. Another interesting feature Samsung Galaxy S5 has got is this download booster. If the downloading file is more than 30 MB, then you can download by using both Wi-Fi and your LTE networks, which will enable this phone to download larger files very fast. If this 5.1 inches display of S5 feels too large for your one-hand operation, then you can use this simple gesture to minimize this display. You will get all the keys on screen and your frequently used applications right here. You can also switch it with your frequently used contacts. This new smartphone has got an ultra power saving mode which will make the display grayscale and will enable you to use only the frequently used applications on your home screen. This will help you to get maximum battery backup when needed. There is an advanced location settings you will get on this smartphone. There are 3 modes here you can use. The power saving mode will let this phone to use only Wi-Fi to determine the location. You can also switch to high accuracy, which will use both Wi-Fi and GPS. Well guys, now I am going to show you something very interesting. Just go to this accessibility settings and under this hearing mode, you will get this baby crying detector. That is, the phone will alarm you if a baby is crying near you. You will get vibration from the phone as well as camera flash blinking. So if you have any hearing issue or just using the headset to listen to music, then you can use this feature. Galaxy S5 is capable of moving installed applications to the external SD card. You can use this feature and a very small portion of your installed applications will be moved to your external SD card, which is expandable up to 128 GB. Unlike Galaxy S4, S5 has got the amazing S Note application of Galaxy Note series smartphones, and the good news is you can import your old notes from your Galaxy Note 3 or your Note 2 just by syncing your Samsung account. Here in the messaging, you can change the size of the text with the help of the volume rocker. Let me now show you a simple trick on the browser. If you press and hold on any word, you will get this window and you can use the dictionary, find the location of the same word on other places on this web page. You can also translate and search in the web. Here on this Galaxy S5, you can assign text shortcuts to the number keys. Pressing and holding the number keys will bring the text you have included. Just go to the settings and these my shortcuts will bring the option of assigning text to the number keys. Here from this contacts menu, you can assign different ringtones for your different contacts so that you can guess who is calling without looking at the smartphone. Now the trick is, while adding a ringtone, you can use the sound picker, which will help you to extract the main part of the ringtones, that is the loudest part. Well guys, I hope that you are enjoying this video. I am trying my best to bring you the best features of this S5 so that you can get a better idea about this smartphone before you buy. It will be great if you subscribe and keep in touch with this channel as well. I will upload lot more videos very soon. Now this smart volume is another feature you should check. Different songs have different levels of volume, and with this feature you can set a threshold for the maximum volume. The accessibility settings has got a color adjustment option. This is the option you should check, and this will help you to make the display more readable to your eyes. And if you have got any kind of color blindness, then you can also correct that with the help of this simple calibration procedure. What you have to do is to just arrange these boxes with the same or the nearest colors. There is an air gesture sensor at the front of this smartphone, and with this sensor you can do lots of things, like here on this browser you can scroll the pages without even touching the display. Just wave the hand and this is as simple as that. You can also swipe the hand to left or right to switch in between the tabs or windows. There are other applications of this air gesture feature, like here on this gallery you can scroll through images just by waving your hand over the display. Just like S4, S5 also features air view, that is, just by hovering the finger you can get some additional info preview. This works in messaging, S-Planner, gallery, video player, etc. In the gallery you can check the contents of these albums with this air view feature, and you can also directly go to any specific image. Hovering over any video will give a preview of these videos, and in this way you can check the contents of these videos without even playing. You can also hover on the seek bar to get a preview. The next trick is, if you triple tap the power key, the phone will trigger emergency and a picture will be taken with the front camera, and also a recording will be done with the surrounding sound, and both of those will be sent to your primary contact numbers along with your location. This feature is called safety assistance, and this is very helpful when you are in danger. If you are getting robbed, killed or whatever, just do this and let your family or friends know. You can add your primary contact numbers from this option, and you can add maximum of 4 contacts here. If you swipe right on the home screen, you will get My Magazine, which is basically a full screen flipboard, and you can just swipe it down to refresh. Now this might be very much annoying to some of you guys, so you can remove this from your home panels if you wish. Just press and hold and go to this home screen settings. Here you can disable the My Magazine from your home screen. Now you are getting the continuous loop of home screens you used to see on Samsung devices. The home button response of this Galaxy S5 is not instantaneous. If you press it, it takes some time to reach the home key, so that might be quite annoying as well. The reason behind it is the home key is used for launching the S Voice, and you can just double press to launch that. If you press it once, the phone actually waits for the second press to check whether you want to launch the S Voice or not. So what you can do is to just go to the settings and disable the open via the home key option here. Now you will see that the home button response is almost instantaneous. So in this way you can speed up your Galaxy S5. This is the first flagship from Samsung with water and dust resistance, but it's not waterproof, so don't drop it into your pool or go swimming with this. According to Samsung, Galaxy S5 has got a better ADAPT display compared to Note 3 and S4. With the help of the RGB sensor on this phone, ADAPT display set the screen tone in accordance with the lighting condition, and these are the applications where ADAPT display works. With the help of this feature, you will get the best viewing experience, and this will also save battery. There is a touch sensitivity option in the notification window which will enable the display to be used with gloves on. As you know, Galaxy S5 has got a fingerprint scanner on the home button, so you can just swipe your finger to unlock the phone, and you can also use that for paying through PayPal. Samsung has also put a heart rate monitor at the back of the smartphone with which you can check your heart rate anywhere, anytime. Just put your index finger on it and wait for a while. Next, if you triple tap on the screen, you can get a magnified view, and you can pan with 2 fingers and also pinch to zoom. You can also triple tap on the screen and hold to get this temporary magnified view. To enable this feature, you have to go to the settings, and under the accessibility settings, you will get the magnification gesture settings. The new Galaxy S5 comes preloaded with this application called Kids Mode, which will launch this interface with a password lock. So now you can give this phone to your kids with peace of mind. You can also allow certain applications like the calculator, the camera, etc. for your kids to use. Overall, this Kids Mode is quite interesting with few nice options. Let me now show you something quite interesting. Here on this video player, if you tap on the seek bar and move up, you will get a detailed seek option of half or 1/4 the normal speed. So in this way you can change the scrubbing rate and check large video files like movies in details. Here under the music player settings, you will find an option called Adapt Sound, which is a very interesting feature. Let's first attach a headset, and every time you buy a new headset you should go through this Adapt Sound. This feature basically calibrates the sound output from the smartphone in accordance with your hearing capability. You will hear a series of beeps and you have to check whether you can listen those or not. I'm telling you guys, after this calibration, the sound quality from your earphones will dramatically improve. If you press and hold on the screen rotation option, you will get this smart rotation. In this mode, the display won't rotate if your face is in parallel with the display, that is, if you are looking straight at the screen. So in this mode, you can type, read ebooks or browse the web even when you are tilting on your sofa or bed. This smartphone also features Smart Stay and Smart Pause. As you know, Smart Stay with the help of the front camera detects your eyes and won't turn off the display as long as you are looking at it. Smart Pause will pause a video if you look away from the display and resume if you look back. The safety assistance has got a new feature called Geo-News. In this mode, you will get notifications about extreme weather conditions that may affect you. There is another option called Emergency Mode, which is somewhat like the ultra power saving mode. Here the home screen will be changed to a black theme and you can use the messages, contacts and make emergency calls. Though there is no stylus comes free with this device, you can use any metal strip or any rubber tip to access the display. This is particularly very helpful in drawing. The Galaxy S5 comes with a USB 3.0 port, but that is backward compatible to your typical micro USB 2.0 ports. You can charge the phone and also use for data syncing, but the data syncing speed will be much less. Under the display settings, you will get this daydream option, which is basically a screensaver when you attach the smartphone with your charger or a dock. There are few live wallpapers that support this daydream. I have installed one called Flames Free. Let me show you. Well guys, now I'm going to show you some tricks and features from the camera. Galaxy S5's camera is one of the best cameras you can find on any smartphone. The recording mode has got an option called smooth motion, and in this mode the video recorded becomes very smooth, that is, there will be not a single shake, and this mode might be helpful if you are recording from a moving vehicle or while walking. The recording mode has also got another option called slow motion, with which you can record at up to 1/8 of the normal speed. There is a great new feature called Selective Focus. I have taken some images in this mode. Let me show you. Now the camera focus is on the microphone. With the help of the far focus, I can make it blur and make the background sharp. Pan focus will bring everything in focus. There is an option called audio zoom, and in this mode, if you are recording and zooming on a subject, then the camera will try to record the sound coming from that subject only. Well, last but not the least, if you are in a full screen application like this camera, you can just swipe twice at the top and get the notification window. You can read messages, you can change the brightness, access the toggle switches, etc. without interrupting the application or game you are playing. Well guys, so far I have shown you more than 40 tips and tricks on this amazing Galaxy S5. What I can say that for the first time, Samsung has included some useful applications, not just gimmicky features and apps to show off. Unlike the Galaxy S4 and Note 3, I'll upload a series of reviews on this S5 showing each and every corner and explaining all the features. If you are thinking of getting this Galaxy S5 or already have one, then it will be great if you subscribe and keep in touch with this channel, because I'll upload a bunch of videos on this S5 and keep you updated so that you can get the most of it. You can also support Gadgets Portal by buying from the links in the description. You can also check the camera samples of this S5 in my Facebook page, facebook.com/gadgetsportal, and also into my website gadgetsportal.in. I have another channel called Gadgets Portal Play where I show Android and Windows Phone games, so check that out also. Overall, this Galaxy S5 is a great phone to buy, and just wait for few days, I will upload a full in-depth review very soon. That's all for today guys, thanks for watching.